Hi, we're just putting out a new piece on the Portals of Perception site, and I'd like to encourage you to go and visit the site and read this piece, which we call the Untold Until Now backstory of the Portals of Perception endeavor. It's a long piece in which I come out more transparent about my personal journey and what inspired for me the project and the endeavor. There is in this, we hope, an invitation for you, anyone who will visit and read through my own story that I recount in this piece, an invitation to more fully appreciate and embrace your own story, and to recognize that perhaps you are living multiple lives. In this story, I recount how for many years I lived two different lives, the babushkas within, where one part of my life was very much in the pursuit of the high-end consulting work that I've been leading with some of the largest, most successful companies in the world, and helping their teams develop their strategy and innovation. And then there is another life that has been more in the mystical pursuit, the search for the spiritual, the developmental, the esoteric side of life, where I have spent truly the entirety of my adult life in a high intensity inquiry. And I describe in this writing how the birth of my granddaughter became a catalyst when I looked in her eyes to bring the two lives together, and how part of the timing of that was completely synchronized to the growing turmoil in the world, and the sense that we, all of us, certainly I felt it in myself, needed to seek to find a higher level of integration of the different lines of endeavor that we perhaps each cultivate in our own journeys. So this is what this story is about. It is in essence a very human story. We say on many of our conversations that they come inside the idea of becoming human. And a year ago we published a writing that we called Out of the State of Knowing and Perceiving, that described more of the philosophical and spiritual framework out of which we are inspired in the body of work that guides the various inquiries about the future. And something nudged me now to bring out more of a personal testimony of my, if not my entire adult life, most of my adult life's journey, that is partly the inspiration for the community that is coming together. And there is in it also my own growing maturation, in that if I want to see other people open their lives and voice with us in the network, the global network that we are cultivating, it is just natural that they would want to know more of my own personal struggle and story. And so that is what is coming out in this writing piece, where the first part narrates that personal story, and then the second part weaves the creative effort of Portals and the different spaces that we are developing, both in terms of the conversations we are creating with individuals, with groups, and the community endeavor that we are looking to continue to cultivate and develop, such that you, whoever is watching and listening to this, would feel welcome to bring your voice, your natural brilliance, your creativity, your concern. A century ago, and certainly throughout time, we all look to find the wise people, the one person that had all the answers. They were either religious figures or leaders in other spaces. We now know that we have entered the time of the many voices. It doesn't mean we want to throw the baby with the bathtub water and ignore that there are voices that we want to listen to that can offer guidance and leadership. No, we want to integrate these as well. What we are saying is that in the community endeavor that's arising now, there is a sense whereby you are not led to believe something or to find a pathway to something outside of you. It's not about getting to just make contact with the other world or with the world of intelligence or with the world of blessings. It's about making contact with your own life, with your own interiority, with your own discovery on the inside, and how those pathways of inquiry and discovery lead us to recognize all that is now becoming accessible, universally speaking, to human life. So that's why the integration of the individuated voice and the community voice, the interior and the exterior, the personal journey that we all and each are making, and at the same time inquiring with people who are leading in the various domains of endeavor, all the core domains of life, in the way they are now evolving and shape-shifting. All of that we're trying to convey in terms of where Portals is going next, and this more personal story is shared at the beginning. So please come and visit portalsofperception.org, read through the piece and share with us, share with me your thoughts, and how are you perhaps inspired to relax into your greater possibility in this new time. Thank you very much.